got sort of like a school project that I started writing it for, and it was, I mean, you should not, don't listen to this yet. But I stayed up really late one night because I hadn't finished it. Like, I kept getting stuck with what I wanted to write because this book, it's a rhyming book. So obviously, like, some of the ideas that I wanted to get across, it's more difficult because at the end, like, it has to rhyme. So I was like, oh no, I was like, really stressing out, and I think I stayed up to like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? But then somehow it all just started flowing out, and I was like, oh, brilliant. And then I took it in, it got marked, and I got 50 out of 50, which was like my highest English mark ever, so I was really happy about that. And then I left it for a couple of years. I went off to university, but I missed like having the side hobby of writing, because I'd always done some sort of writing, whether it was about like sport or something like that. So then when I was at uni, I decided I wanted to try and like get it published, because I knew if my teacher thought it was really good, and he was obviously good at English, and maybe some other people would as well. So I read it to my cousins who were quite young, and they really liked it. And then I teamed up with an art studio who did all the lovely illustrations for me, and then published it 2 years ago next month. So it's not been out for too long, but yeah, I've now just finished writing my second book as well, so it's exciting.
Did you always want to be an author?
I think growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew it was something creative, but I tried to like, do a bit of art, but it wasn't for me. If it was, I'd have done all this myself, which would have been really helpful. But yeah, I've always enjoyed being creative. Enjoyed being sporty. I think like most like young children, I wanted to be maybe a footballer or something like that, but it didn't quite turn out. So yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to be, but I knew it was something where it was creative and trying to do something where I can like have an impact on other people, and hopefully like you'll all enjoy this book and go home thinking it's going to be me. So let's hope so. You got any more questions?
We'll inspire some writers today.
Alright, fab. Alright, should we get into it then? Alright. There once was a boy who loved playing sports. He played in the garden on swings and in fours. He did all his homework by merits at school, but he worried that nobody thought he was cool. One Sunday night, as he got into bed, he closed his eyes tightly, whispered and said, I enjoy being clever and a good boy at school, though I wish, how I wish, how I wish I was cool. The very next morning, he woke up at dawn. He went to his window and peered at the lawn. Wow, the boy cried, and he smiled with glee. I cannot believe this has happened to me. You see these two pictures in the bedroom window? Mm-hmm. The picture on the right is me and my little sister when we were younger, and I had the illustrator draw that in. And then the picture on the left is me and my friends when we went to go see a football match together. We went to Barcelona, and yeah, got the illustrator to draw that in. I didn't tell them, and then when they like got the book, they were like, "Oh my god, is that me in the book?" That was very funny. He ran down the stairs and outside with a cry, and there floated a genie up high in the sky. He had big gleaming teeth, and his skin was bright gold, with 2 eyes and a nose, and a grin to behold. Hello, the genie said, I'm here to grant you a wish. Then he clicked his fingers, 1, 2, swish. The boy cried with wonder as they flew through the sky. Wow, Mr. Genie, I've never been so high. They sped through the clouds, past birds and past planes, over rivers and mountains, boats, cars and trains. They quickly dropped down to the ground with a whack, and entered a cave that was damp and pitch black. Okay, little boy, Genie said, count to 3. Now I will make you as cool as can. Rah!